here at HSN. He's been doing this for nearly, is it 40?
47 years.
47
we've had the Fine Show in October. It was 28 years, believe it or not. 28 years. Who does anything for 28 years? But
well, if you love it,
I've been doing it for 47 years. Yeah. So
well, this is your passion.
Yet.
This is your.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah. You've done this your whole life.
I have.
And he loves exploring the world, and then he loves bringing back some incredible, unique finds that you will only find here at HSN. Let me ask you, when was the last time you saw a lapis necklace of this magnitude? It is incredibly gorgeous. It has the top grade lapis. It has the most beautiful combination of stones. They are selected and sorted perfectly. So it is a gorgeous match. And if you have not yet had a chance to purchase lapis from the one and only J. King, you do not want to miss out on such a special opportunity because Jay, you are near the end of your lapis collection.
Okay, and just so everybody knows right now, this material was selected well over 10 months ago, and so it's been in process. If they came to me tomorrow and said, oh my gosh, this necklace, everybody loved it, it blew out, you need to remake that, I would not be able to make this necklace. I am down to the wire on lapis. And it's not just lapis. Okay, I really, you know, when I say that lapis is, you know, very rare, that it's going out, okay, I could take you to yards. I could take you to places internationally that we could go, and I could show you 50,000 tons, 100,000 tons of lapis, right? There wouldn't be a single kilo that is this color, this grade. And
wow.
that's the kicker. There's a lot of denim lapis, there's a lot of low-grade lapis out there that they mine commercially. This material, you know, we stopped getting the rough material over now 7 years ago. The only reason that you've seen lapis in my line for my collection is I had such a huge stockpile set back that I've been buying it and selected it. This is all material that I had put back and selected because of the quality of the material. I'm just telling you right now, look guys, I'm writing shows, I'm finishing up, I'm already halfway through last year, next year in 2024, we have to write that far out. We have to be manufacturing things that far out. When I say that these are all created by hand and they're all handmade, I'm not just saying that to say it. It's the reality of it. It takes a lot of times even to educate people. They'll say, oh my gosh, they did great. Can you reorder this? You get it. And I'll say, yeah, 9 months. They'll go, what? And I'll go, yeah, 9 months. And they're like, no, you need to do it next month. And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that. But the thing is, on this lapis, and here again, it's not lapis, it's in general, it's this grade of lapis, this quality of lapis. I virtually have none left. Next year, will you see lapis in my line? Yes. You're gonna see earrings, you'll see some cuff bracelets, you're gonna see some rings, but you're not gonna see any neckwear. And if you do, it's gonna be very, very limited, and there'll be very, very small quantities. And the only reason that you'll see it is because we've kind of like scraped together, okay, we got this much of this size material. We can't cut cabs from it, so we're gonna go ahead and cut it into beads. That'll be the only designs that we're able to do in neckwear. I just don't have any, and I have to tell you, there's none out there. And you know what? If you're sitting on a pile of this grade of lapis, right?
Give Jay a call.
Give me a call. Okay, I'd be more than happy to work with you. But I'm just telling you, the material that I am seeing in this quality, oh my gosh. If I cut this necklace from that material, I would have to be charging you around $600, maybe $700, and that would be the minimum. That's what it would be. I mean, no deals, no discounts, no nothing. That's what it would cost.
Only because this came from your private collection.
Well, it came from the material that I've collected for over 25 years, right? That I set back and put back. And at one time, we had 3 warehouses, not just full of lapis, but we had 3 huge statues of lapis. We condensed that 3 years ago. We condensed it into one big quantity that we had in one warehouse. And the reason I did that is so I would know exactly what I had left, and hoping that I was going to be able to get more material. I just think that this is over. I don't think this will ever be seen again. You're just not seeing it. Nobody has it. None of my connections have it. Nobody, it's just like it's just dried up. This all comes from the Hindu Kush region, originates in the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan. This area is very, very primitive. There are really no roads. There's no infrastructure. All of this material was mined from little small deposits in these local villages. It's all brought down, or was brought down, on horses, in panniers on horses, mules, or in backpacks. That's how they get it down. There's no way to get there's no vehicles that go up into this region. It's very, they tell me, I've seen pictures, there's no way that I could go back in there and trade. I trade with a Afghani that lives in Pakistan. It's who I trade with. And that's how we were able to get it. But this material, like I said, it's the real deal, and it's natural, and it's all about the grade. These are, look at the size of these freeform beads, and this is something brand new. Like I said, we've been working on this for over 9 months, is the only reason you're getting to see this now. And if I had to remake this tomorrow, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Once this sells out, this is not coming back.
There's no way. You'll never see this design again.
There's no other necklaces like this in the works, in the pipeline. And many of our designers, jewelry, fashion, they're working over a year out. They already know what's coming. So if this is something that you've always had an interest in owning, if this is something that you've always coveted, if lapis is a stone that you do not yet own in your personal gem collection, I am going to encourage you that this is your moment. This is the lapis, and if this is the only lapis you have in your entire collection, the rest of your life, this is the only lapis necklace you will ever need and that you will ever desire, because this necklace is the everything necklace. It's the grade that you want. It's the size of the beads that you want. It's that nice kind of flat, pretty sort of presence on the neckline that fills your décolleté. And then you've got the round beads that go all the way around. There is not an inch of this necklace that isn't loaded with the top grade lapis, the one that your heart desires, the one that everyone's trying to get their hands on. And only right now, as long as our quantities last, will this be our Black Friday deal. Now, we're going to guarantee it. As long as it lasts, this will be our best price of the entire season. But if there's even one of these left, then the price will go back up and he will never be able to recur and repeat this offer. So we have a cuff, we have a ring. If you haven't yet had a chance to try Jay's lapis, it is one of his #1 all-time top-selling stones, because it really is in a class by itself. There is no other lapis that can really compare. And I'm gonna do a little close-up here. And again, I've seen a lot of lapis out there, Jay, and you're right. It can be pale blue. It can be sort of cloudy. There can be a lot of like white flecks.
Right, and that's called denim lapis.
Okay.
And that's the material that is readily available. I can take you numerous places where we can still get it, we can obtain it. It's not a problem. It's this grade, these natural high blues like this that are just not out there. I am seeing people now, and here again, this is why I only deal from the natural rough materials, right? I don't buy anything from anybody that's already been cut or finished. What they're doing now is they're taking the low-grade material, they're taking the denim lapis, and they're color enhancing it.
They're dyeing it.
So you see,
this is all one color.
Somebody will show me a beautiful, necklace that they've cut. And, you know, it's usually round beads, but they'll show me it's just this stunning blue. And I say, oh, okay, can I see the rough? Well, you know, they only have that. Well, I said, no, I need to see the rough. I said, you know, I'm interested in buying the rough. Oh, no, we only have the finished. Well, the reason that they're doing that is because they can't show you the rough, because if they do, they're going to be showing me denim lapis that they've color enhanced.
The rough doesn't exist.
Which, to tell you the truth, that's why we don't buy from people. But also, if we tested that, then we would know that it's not. And if this goes out GIA certified,
look at these beads.
This is the natural color. Nothing has been done to this. It's not color enhancers, nothing done to it to change the color.
It's like an electrifying blue. It's like a vivid blue. It's so blue, it's almost purple. And that's really kind of what you want to look for in lapis. And then not only do you have to find the perfect shade, you have to find 5 or 6 or 24 other stones that also match it perfectly. And that's not easy to do.
No, and this is all slabbed. Okay, here again, you have to have something. And then also when you cut beads like this, it is the largest waste of your material that you can possibly do. But these are the kind of looks that I've always done. It's hard to break away from that. We could have done several different things. We tried to stretch it as long as we could, but also I wanted to make products that were unique, that were different, designs that are something that you can hand down from generation to generation, that you can be proud of. But I'm just telling you, I'm not, I wish, to tell you the truth, that I had more of this material. It just doesn't look like it's gonna happen. And to be honest with you, we're trying to find desperately something that's going to fill that hole, because you know that lapis is one of the things that I use as a standard, right? It's been something that's always been on our show. It's one of my go-to materials, one of the top 12 materials, raw materials that we use. So it's going to be really, really difficult to ever find something to replace natural lapis.
You feel like a princess. So that described it perfectly. This is irreplaceable. This necklace is going to be irreplaceable in your gem wardrobe. You will treasure it for years and years and years to come. You will never regret buying the best quality lapis your money can buy. You will never look back. You'll only thank yourself in the future. You'll say, wow, that was pretty savvy of me. I picked up on that lapis before it became almost impossible to get our hands on. Or you're gonna be spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars more. Is it gonna be worth it at $600 or $700 or $800? Absolutely, because lapis is one of nature's most beautiful, gorgeous stones. But I'd rather you get it home for $38, and that's what we can do today. It is going very quickly, and I don't know how many of these we have to go around. I'll double check. We have the beautiful cuff coming up. We do have a lapis ring, a beautiful kind of gorgeous bypass ring with just a little touch of turquoise there. It's just really pretty. So if you can put together just a couple lapis pieces in your gem collection, I think you're gonna be thrilled. I think every time you open your jewelry box and you see this, and know that it's the real thing. That's why we go to Jay King. That's why we trust Jay to go directly to the mine. If he doesn't see the rough, he doesn't buy the stones. And I know that's really important to you. And I think that should be important to you at home. No, whether you shop from us or any other gem purveyor, we're one of the largest, and we're also one of the longest purveyors of gemstone jewelry here in the United States. You should know where it comes from. And we love fashion jewelry. I mean, there's a lot of other styles out there. It's fake, it's faux, it's glass or plastic. Those are great as long as you know what you're buying and you know where your money's going for.
Well, you know, the big thing is a lot of times when people are selling you something, they're not lying to you. They just really don't know. I mean, and like I was saying, I have people bring finished goods to me all the time trying to get me to buy beads or whatever. And what I just went through with the lapis, well, you have this beautiful blue. I assumed it was lapis. It had the lapis look to it, but they couldn't produce the rough. There's not a single thing. We don't buy anything finished. Everything that you see on the Mine Find show, we buy only the rough. We're cutting it from the rough material. Wherever possible, we go mine direct. In this case with lapis, I can't go into the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan and survive anyway. So
even if you come out alive, you're not bringing a bag of lapis with you.
I deal with a third party. I'm just giving you the reality. Okay, I cannot walk in there into the Hindu Kush region and say, okay, I'm here, guys. You know, let's start dealing.
They're not opening the door for you. They're not opening the border.
I don't think it would be a good thing.
That says a lot, because even with all of your connections, there's political reasons, there are geographical reasons that we can't always bring these in.
Well, you know what? And what's amazing, and you're going to Tucson. It's coming up soon, right? I just got with Sally at Cactus Cove, so we're getting all set up for next year. But this will be your homework assignment this year.
No.
Okay, go see if you can find lapis at all.